Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. In this tutorial, we will walk through the process of creating an AWS Lambda function using a Docker image with Python. This approach allows you to package and deploy your Python Lambda function along with its dependencies in a custom Docker image. This can be useful when your Lambda function requires specific libraries or dependencies that are not available in the default Lambda environment. Let's start by creating a simple Python Lambda function. Create a file named lambda_function.py with the following content. Create a Dockerfile in the same directory as your Lambda function. This file defines the Docker image for your Lambda function. This Dockerfile uses the official AWS Lambda Python image as the base image, copies your Lambda function code into the image, and sets the entry point to your Lambda handler function. Open a terminal, navigate to the directory containing your Dockerfile and Lambda function, and run the following command to build the Docker image. To use the Docker image in AWS Lambda, you need to push it to Amazon Elastic Container Registry, ECR. Replace my ECR repository with your desired repository name. Now, create an AWS Lambda function using the Docker image. Replace my Lambda function and my ECR repository with your Docker image name and ECR repository name. Invoke your Lambda function to test it. You should see the response from your Lambda function. Congratulations! You have successfully created and deployed an AWS Lambda function using a Docker image with Python. This approach allows you to include specific dependencies in your Lambda function, making it more flexible for various use cases. ChatGPT.